In this video, we will build an AI design team together. You heard that right, we're going to set up a design team for ourselves. We'll take a brand and design it from scratch. This will be a real-life brand, and we'll create an agency team that starts providing services for the brand we've designed. We'll do all of this using artificial intelligence. Thanks to this video, you'll also learn how you can create designs for your own brand, which AI tools you can use, and by making these designs, you'll learn how you can provide services at an agency level. Here are the tools we'll be using in this video. We'll use Gemini, we'll use AI Studio, we'll use Stitch, we'll use Pomeli, and then to build our team, we'll use Claude Code and its agents models. The agents models are new. Now, within Claude Code, you can design your own employees. Previously, with skills, you were designing your own workflows. Now you're also designing the employees. Towards the end of the video, we'll be designing these as well. So starting from scratch, you'll learn how to design for a brand and how you can manage this brand and create its content with the design you've made. If you're going to use it for your own business, it's a great method. If you'll be able to offer services in this area, you'll learn very valuable things. Let's get started. Now, arrived here. Our brand is Matt Burger. Actually, it's Matt Burgers. For this, I needed to get some inspiration from somewhere. That's why I chose Five Guys. Five Guys is a very well-known and quite large brand. And they're also very successful when it comes to burgers. Their burgers are good too. I like them as well. Now, I went to the Five Guys website, and let's copy their site. I'm coming to FileCrow. FileCrow. First, we're going to use a few tools. You'll see this in the video. With FileCrow, you can actually scrape websites. So here, we'll extract the HTML, scrape the site, and give the information to Gemini. That's why we need this information. But we need this information as code. Now I've put the target URL here. I saw it like this. Yes, I said. Now, for this site, I need all the intricate design, all the various designs, and everything else that's involved. Sorry for pipeplay. I said. FileCrawl has a new agent version. It asked me a question. I answered. I sent it. Now it's crawling the Five Guys website for us, and it will provide the contents of this site. We'll get both the content and the design language from here. And it already delivered this fast. There are colors. There is a pattern. Okay. All right. Now you can have it scrape a lot from here. You can take this further and get even more information. But we'll show it quickly. For example, you liked a website. There's also a brand there and you want to get inspired by it. You can get information this way. Then we'll go to Gemini. We're here. I'm writing a prompt here. I'm going to create my truly exciting new brand, which is called Mert Burger. It will offer delicious and exceptional burgers that will delight your taste buds. Now, using the powerful, here's what I said. Using the brand guideline expansion, give me a brand overview for this file, how I should use the logo, what color palette should be used. Sorry, just a second. I interrupted because we didn't add it to the thing. Let's take this as well. We need this too, because we're getting inspiration from here. In fact, let me put this here like this. I'm going to add a few more things here. Let's also add a skin shot. So the colors are clear, and it's just the way we want it. Let me check right away. I'm adding these second shots as well. Now, the joints are writing this prompt again. Here's my prompt. Give me a brand guideline for a brand. How do I use the logo? What should the color palette be? Which typography should I use? What is the UI component? What is the tone and message? Don't be too fancy. Be practical. Our brand is Mert Burger. It positions itself with a smash burger vibe. Fast service but with a premium feel. It goes like this. Then we give the other sides thing. As you can see for us, Gemini created all the content. Normally doing this kind of work used to take a very long time. You had to work with agencies. To design a brand, even within the agency you had to work with many different parts. Even if you pay for it, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes months, and so on. But now, thanks to artificial intelligence, a real unfair advantage has emerged. Because by using the right tools, you can do these processes yourself. That's enough. If you're aware of this while doing the job, you can also offer it as a service. We've got our brand thing. Where did we get the inspiration from? We were inspired by Five Guys. Mars Burger came out. The logo text is done. Our color palette is red and white now. We have secondary colors. We have a headline font. We have a visual language. There's a studio shot. Everything is clear. How we can use it, which visual to use, and how to do it are all clear. Now that I'm here, let me have a logo made as well. It already knows us. Okay. Create a logo for my burger. Since it already knows, it will actually make a logo for us according to the guideline here. But this is really nice. Right now, we have a brand plan for this brand from scratch. What is the logo? How will it be used? What are the colors? How will they be used? Which images will be used? How will the shoots be done? Everything is clear. Now, we're actually going to do a few things with this guideline. We'll move on to the site design. Then we'll design our campaigns. All of it will be a lot of fun. Then we'll create the employees of this brand together. It has come to our logo. Is it nice? It's nice. All right, super. I'm using the logo like this. You can change it. You can request revisions, but since this is a video, I'll go with it like this for now. We have two ways to make the site. We can do it with Stitch or with Google IS Studio, but we need a bit of inspiration. That's why I came to Behance. I'm typing burger. I'll take the vibes and designs I like. Let's see. This one is nice. Actually, let me do it like this. I'm here. I'm opening Stitch. I tried it here before. Now I'll make a new one. This is either the visual. Oops, it didn't work. I liked this one. Let me take this one. Hold on, let's see. I couldn't take that one. There's nothing else here that I like. This one is nice for our vibe. Your style? I took this one. I gave it to Stitch. I came here and gave it to AR Studio as well, because we're going to do both at the same time. Let's see then. I said website. This one isn't bad either. I took this one too. I am currently in the process of presenting this item, which I believe will be of significant value and importance to the designated recipient. This action is being undertaken with careful consideration and a clear understanding of its implications, ensuring that the transfer is completed effectively and appropriately, fulfilling all necessary requirements and expectations. All right, 2 are enough. We'll include it in our brand stuff anyway. We'll put it in our guideline. We'll include it in our colors. Now let's write a prompt. I'm saying for me, 16 by 9. Desktop. Design a hero section for Matchburger with a strong headline and a CTA button in 16 by 9 for desktop. I'll say the same for this one too. We'll have 2 designs made. We're using 3 Pro. It started on Stitch. This one started too. Sorry, I saw the wrong house here. I was going to do it from here, my apologies. I clicked upload file. I'm in. I clicked build. We'll change it anyway. You can see Stitch. Stitch has taken 2 designs here. Here it will design the hero section. We can actually continue while it's doing this. Actually, let's make a testimonial as well. Let's close this. Burger test. Let it be something like this. Makes a lot of sense. This one looks nice. I'm taking this one. We've successfully made it available for mobile devices. Just 1 second. I am currently developing it for the web now. Let's do it. I'll make one for the testimonial as well. This one will be completely different. While it's doing that, we'll be able to do this too. I've come and I've provided it for the testimonial as well. Both are being done right now. If the studio has already made the site, actually. It's actually quite successful, really successful. All right, now let me do it like this. Let's add this one with a testimonial as well. I'm giving the same visual. Now what we're doing is this, actually. We created the brand guideline. From the brand guideline, we liked some of the sites we took as examples. You can combine these. I'm showing you how you can design. I'm showing you which tools you can use. We've started designing both in Stitch and in AI Studio. Of course, did it do it on the site? It did. It works very fast in AI Studio, as you can see. It did it this way. Voice of the Smashed. It turns out really nice. As a UI, it's really beautiful. The animation is also nice, etc. I like the site, honestly. Stitch White works slower. You can see it like this. It's a bit like Figma. It's AI powered, but it also preserves the vibe much better. For example, we gave it this. It generated Mars Burger like this for us. Very nice, really. We gave it this. It generated the testimonial like this. The colors, the tones are really beautiful. Now I find it very successful. Stitch. Actually, we can also move Stitch to the studio. I'm going to do something. Now I'm going to get my brand guideline. I am present here. This document contains my comprehensive brand guideline. We meticulously designed and developed this entire website, ensuring it adheres strictly to the principles and aesthetics outlined within that very important guideline. Therefore, you will observe a consistent and cohesive visual identity. If you want it to match a bit more, you can do it this way. Actually, if you want it to match a bit more, you can do it this way. Actually, we've come to Stitch as well. You need to select both of them here one by one. I've selected this one too. You'll need to do it separately for both sections, because here we're also doing stitch piece by piece. But as you can see, you can now create designs with AI. You can work at an agent level. As I said before, these used to be very costly to do, but now they've become feasible. This is actually something very valuable. Right now, you can see how it's done. AI Studio it's already finished. Our colors have arrived. We're keeping the vibe. It turned out really nice. It kind of looks similar, I think, to Five Guys. It could have been a bit different, but it's never seen Five Guys. We didn't give it anything, as you can see. Even though we didn't give a visual prompt, it created the brand guidelines so well. Semele understood, recognized, and did similar work. Let's look at Stitch. We're looking at Stitch too. Let's bring in Stitch as well. Then we'll move Stitch to AI Studio. I'll show you how you can do it. It's done. Now this one did it like this. I don't know why this turned out this way. And this one did it like this. We'll change the logo later. But both of them made really nice transitions. Now we'll move these to AI Studio. I've selected both of them. Did I manage to select both of them? I did. I clicked on More. I clicked on Export. We're here. For these in AI Studio, as you can see, I gave the prompt Take and Move. Use these design files. It provided the files. And build it. I also explained what could be done and what I wanted, as you can see here. By the way, you can find all of these prompt sets in Amplify Advantages. Now, when we do this, here's what will happen. In this step, we actually designed in Figma, and we're actually moving it to the UI, in other words, to the front end. You can think of it that way here, but in our case, AI is doing all of this for us. Now we're going to create our landing page. I'll also show you how to deploy this landing page very quickly. But in addition to that, we'll also move it to GitHub. After moving it to GitHub, here's what we'll do. From now on, we'll work on this project with Claude Code, and we'll add your team members, your employees, to this brand. When I say the employees of this brand, you can actually think of it like this. The employees of this brand can design for the brand, do marketing work for the brand, or handle stock control for the brand. It's entirely up to your control, but here, we are a design agency. Since we have the opportunity to design all of this brand's, we'll create a tool that can handle all the brand's SEO needs, blog needs, social media designs, everything. We'll design employees. Together, actually. This is very surprising because in the new generation, this is how things will work. In the new era, this is how things will operate. Those who use these will get ahead in their careers, get ahead when starting a business, and will truly be asked about by rival companies. If your goal is a startup, if your goal is to start a new business, it doesn't have to be a startup, it could be e-commerce, it could be anything. Or if you say, I want to advance in my career, I want to get ahead of others, then you have to do these things. In fact, these will become standard after a certain period anyway. Don't worry, the workflows created using AI agents will end up replacing the people who do the jobs that these AI agents perform. But those who use this will both secure their position and earn much more. That's why I see it as very important. Now, I'm expecting something to come up. Let's make our site full screen now that you've arrived. That's that. The bottom part is black. Okay. Honestly, I liked its transitions more. This one. Let's continue from here. Now, there are two ways to deploy this. Let's say you've finished designing the site here. You've developed everything. You want to deploy it directly in AI Studio. I can download this. It comes as a zip file. Then I go to Netlify. I leave it like this. I couldn't drop it. Now I drop it. Netlify can take this zip file directly and deploy it. In addition to this, we can save it to GitHub. Burger. Yes. Burger in the description. Yes. Now we can save this to GitHub and also pull it into Claude Code. It's being saved right now. Commit. Stage on commit. I want change. I'm doing this. When I come here. It's here as a file. We're going to pull this now. But first, let's check the deployment status. As you can see, our site is live right now. It's working beautifully. We've gone live. It's that easy to design a site like this. So, in this video, we're actually setting up both the AI design and AI agent design teams. But while setting up the design team, click, click, click. It's so easy. You can do these things too. I wanted to show you this as well. Now we've come here. We're going to move this to Claude Code. Let me show you how we can do it. There are a few ways to use Claude Code. You can use it on the web. You can use it in the terminal. You can use it in VS Code or Cursor as a plugin. I'm telling you my favorite method. but no matter where you use it, it will work. I like using it as an extension in Cursor. That's why I'll show that too. Here I am. I'm going to say clone a new repo. I've entered the repo. Where should I put it? It asked. I said put it in downloads. Actually, I shouldn't put it in downloads. I'm saying clone repo. I'll put it on the desktop. There was some confusion. All right. What happened? What happened is it didn't get the security. I got it. Now I put it in downloads. I clicked open. Now it's opened. Here you can see our files. These are the files we created in AI Studio. Now from here, if you go to extensions over there, you'll see Claude Code here. I already have it installed, but if you don't, here's what you do. You'll see an install button here, and you can install it. After installing, if you have a Claude Code account, you can use it by connecting with your Claude Code account, or if you have a regular Cloud account, you can use that as well. Or you can also use it with the API, but with a regular Cloud account, it's cheaper than using the API. That's it here. I've opened it. Close this, and as you can see here, it's working. When we look at the slash, there's a switch model. There are many options as you can see, etch file, etc. From here you can configure the settings and options. But now what I'm going to say is, first, review this project. Also, let's set up the screen as well. That's how I said it. Because I said it this way, it will review the files. It will learn what's in our files here. Then it will put it on localhost so that we can also run our site on localhost. Then we'll start creating our workers for this project. It asked for permission from us. As you can see, it's putting it in right now. You can do this from the browser. Cursor also has its own browser. I am opening it directly from this location. This entire presentation is exclusively about the comprehensive details of the website. I said it, now it will fix it. Here, Claude Code is now your AI smart assistant. First of all, it knows the brand, it knows the site. Now I'm going to do one more thing. As you can see, it opened. Let me put it this way, this is my area. Now it's open, but I did something. We had created the brand guideline. It's not in the project right now. I told it to create a file inside the brand guideline. Here, we can create the brand guideline ourselves. Here you can create a new file, but you can also have AirAgent do everything. By the way, here we see the mobile version of our site. If we enlarge it, it will move towards the desktop version. Super. Our site has opened here. As you can see, it's running on localhost. I'm closing it for now. Let's create the brand guideline. The brand guideline will stay in our project. Then we'll create our first employee. This could be a marketing employee. You can make it more niche, but in general, I'll create an employee who will handle marketing tasks. You'll see how we'll do it. As you can see, it has come here. The brand guideline and everything related to us is in all the files here. Now we've come to creating our employees. Yes, dear, I'll show you in a very simple way. I'll do it while talking through it. Here, it says continue to terminal. It's very easy. Now, I said that first. To create the file structure, I want to create these agents. Marketing agent, website agent, customer service agent, and CEO agent. Yes, these will be our employees. That's why it created the file structure for us. As you can see, it's writing everything. It's writing what features these agents have and their roles. This is very important. What does the website agent do? It's writing this down. Then it will create the runner script. We'll run this from the terminal. You'll see, it's very simple. It has already run the agents. The CEO agent scored us. It explained what the discount form does. The website agent looked at the header, looked at the hero, looked at the features. It didn't really like the discount form. The marketing agent created an Instagram post. Very interesting, really. Now we're going to do something for the Instagram post. By the way, I'm showing it right away. Actually, we'll go back to our agents there, but I also want to show you what you can do with Pomeli for a design. Now we've come to Pomeli. First, I'm getting our address from here. I'm getting our link. I've arrived, I've logged into Pomeli. I said, let's go. It's analyzing right now. It says it will take about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it's actually even faster here. As you can see, I took it and put it into Pomeli. It's an agent in the Google ecosystem and it designs campaigns for you. Actually, as you can see now, Pomeli has extracted our fonts, our colors, everything. It also created the business overview. I said, okay. Now it's going to generate campaigns for us and we'll see how they turn out. Then we'll actually use these. We've arrived. At this particular moment in time, I genuinely want to add a valuable skill originating from this specific and important project. To achieve this, it is absolutely essential that I undertake and complete these necessary actions and tasks. I'm going to add this skill. Then I'll assign this skill to the marketing agent and you'll see what it does as an employee. We've come here. Very nice, really. Let's see, you can actually check the creativity of the campaigns too. Only this one didn't work out. When hunger strikes after 9 p.m., cheap fast food just won't cut it. Very good. By the way, our premium thing, it gave all of them. I think it's very nice. Let's see, let's go back. Let's check out this campaign too. It usually gave the premium ones at night. Here, you can also animate or make changes. That Melly too. Math smash. Okay. For example, always delivered. Always fresh. This way, you can make changes with just one click, directly. You can change it directly. You can change everything as well. So, you can think of it as if you have a designer right next to you. I think this is very valuable. As you can see, we changed it directly. For example, I downloaded this. I downloaded this. I downloaded this. Our vibe will start to show a bit. I went back. By the way, I completely removed SEO to create the skill. It created a complete SEO setup for us. Actually, this is what we said. I asked for a skill, but don't ask again. For us, dynamic meta title description, open graph, Twitter cards, robots.txt, system map, block index page, block post. The template is creating everything right now. One by one, it's making everything SEO compliant as well. Our website. We did the design, got the brand, and created the social media designs. Now it's making it SEO friendly too. Then we'll run these agents and perform a few operations. So you'll see. The beauty is you can also follow it step by step. Claude Code. By the way, we keep saying code, but you should have noticed that I haven't done any coding at all. This is truly a system you can use with zero coding. You can actually do all this with zero code. I think this is one of the most important aspects of it. Now let's wait. Let these finish, then continue. These have also arrived for us. Super. All the pages have been created. It says you can see it here. All right, let's open it. Our blog has turned out really nice too. Why? Because it's trying to do something. It's trying to help us get stronger in SEO, but let's do something like this. For example, let's say a marketing agent and our CEO. How do they work? I want to discuss. Let's say we leave this here. By the way, it also looks nice. I said, let the marketing agent develop a local SEO strategy for me. Now the agent will work and develop a local SEO strategy for this brand. As you can see, it says, I'm running your marketing agent now. And after running it, our employee, the marketing agent, is right here. You can see it here. What it's doing: create social media content, generate campaign ideas, provide SEO, content recommendation, maintain brand voice. It also knows the brand voice. It recognizes everything. From here, it will create a strategy for our campaign in New York. Then we'll have it write a blog post with the marketing agent. Then we'll have these published as well. So we're doing everything from one place. In an agency, one person does one thing, another does something else, and then someone else handles publishing. But here, we have a machine that works for us. With this machine, we can create our own mini employees, assign them tasks, and have them do the work. It's really interesting, honestly, the point we've reached. While this is happening, let me show you what the other agents, for example the CEO, are doing, like this. For example, what is the customer service agent doing? They're responding to customer inquiries. You can connect your emails here and have it all done automatically. You can trigger these as you use them. The website agent is editing the website. It can make a lot of edits. It can make suggestions. It can control the UI. You can actually have any employee you can think of work here. It's entirely up to your preference. We won't go into the details of all of them in this video, but I'll make a video where we talk entirely about the agency. Now here I wanted to show what you can do in design specifically and how you can simply move a project forward. I wanted to show those. By the way, I think it's really nice. It turned out well too, on our blog, in our email. Everything turned out really well. Where's the menu? The menu didn't open here. But I think artificial intelligence provides a huge advantage for everyone. Do you want to start a business now? For example, you're going to open a burger place. We created all of these designs, including their social media, in Pomeli, which we just used. You can manage your brand in a sustainable way through its content, like with the website. Even if you're an agency, if you're providing a service, you no longer have to depend on employees. You can provide many services to a large extent this way. That's why it's so valuable. By the way, it's writing the local SEO strategy here. It wrote quite a long one too. It's incredibly good. As you can see, the marketing agent wrote a very detailed local SEO plan. It said it created the plan. It's written right below anyway. Very good. Written by marketing team. Madsburger marketing team. It might not accurately know the current date correctly at this precise moment in time. All right then. This strategy has also been generated. What do we want? Hamburger, restaurant, local keywords. We need to work on these local keywords. Best Burger New York, Late Night New York, Enhanced Local Business. We need to do the JSON Elder, Schema markup. For example, you can provide this. The website agent does it, or it does it itself in the cloud. You will have it write this in accordance with this strategy. For example, you will dictate it here and it will write. When you say 6, 5, 10, 6, 5, 10, 6, 5, 10, the agent will actually write it. There is a review strategy, incredibly detailed. There is a 90-day implementation roadmap. We will target late night, never frozen beef. We will aim for quality, urban fast casual. So it was a marketing agent who didn't know any of this. It researched and studied. It figured out what needed to be done. Right now, a marketing agent can both develop strategy, guide you, and also produce content. I can say that. Or business plan. Now it's running a CEO. The CEO will also create a business plan for us. For example, again, we haven't said anything, but it knows and understands our brand and can continue from here. Let me give an example of what I mean by this. We can do this for our own brand. In addition, what else can we do this for? Actually, when managing other brands, you can create your own employees like this and provide them with this service as well. That's one of its biggest advantages. AI is really changing the way we do business. There are so many things that can be done with AI. If you have a startup, it's impossible not to take advantage of these. Otherwise, you'll fall behind, but you also need to transform your company, your employees, and your career in this way, because this is how work will be done in the future. Just like how Excel used to be so important, now this will be. And those who are learning this right now are actually getting way ahead. Now, let's see if our CEO is being created. Let it generate our CEO for us, okay? Now our business plan is complete. The business plan is being written here. As you can see, it should be somewhere around here. Here is a 90-day business plan. Again, super. There's a very detailed business plan. Once again, something amazing has come out. You can take a look. It's much more detailed than I expected. 2,000 rows, 2,200 rows. Okay, let's smash it. You can find all the details here. But basically, financially viable, operationally sound, what are we going to do? Everything is here. The CEO worked really well. Let's really take a look. It will show the summary here. Here's the summary. It says, first month, $25,000. Second month, $50,000. Third month, $75,000. We're expecting this many customers. Our Google reviews will be this many. Social followers like this. Our marketing plan is already here. The marketing plan is right here. It's included in this. Customer acquisition, where will we get them from? Which personnel? Who are our customers? How many staff do we have? KPI dashboards, risk assessments. Actually, everything is here. How should we allocate the budget for each item? For example, it allocated a $16,000 budget for marketing. What do we need to do? There's an SEO setup guide here. For example, fill files created by agents. Here are the ones run by the agents. There are things like that too. Which files are there? That's what I mean. This is the business plan. Everything is included. It's very detailed. I'm really amazed. Owner, CEO, strategy, finance, general manager, kitchen manager, line cooks. They're all here. Of course, these will change, but having such a detailed plan on any topic you want, being able to run a strategy like this is impressive. Maybe you'll run your financials. Maybe you can use it to figure out how to share something you have. Everything depends on your imagination and needs, but you can start building your operations with agents. This is truly an incredible development. What did we do in this video? We created our brand with AI. We got inspired. Then we created the brand, the logo, the visuals, the campaign, and the website. After that, we moved on. We created our own staff locally, did SEO, started SEO, created all the files, all very quickly. We did all of this in about 40 minutes, approximately. I think something amazing has arrived. It makes getting things done so much easier. Those with ideas get ahead. So if you have an idea too, this is exactly your time. Don't forget to use it. I'll be making more videos like this. I'd be really happy if you follow the channel. It will help us grow and also motivate me to make more videos like this. And if you like it, I'll be just as happy. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.